Good morning, student. Yesterday we have finished chapter number second, real number, correct? Today I am starting with the chapter number third, polynomial. The polynomial already studied in ninth class very thoroughly because we have done so many questions related to polynomials. So I am just giving a little bit idea about what is polynomial, okay? Some of ideas, okay? So what is polynomial? It is a chain of terms, correct? And terms is called as what? Algebraic expression we have done in ninth class. The degree of polynomial always be highest power of that polynomial, correct? That is called degree of polynomial. After that, coefficient. Coefficient is what? Any variable has any number, that number is called as a coefficient. It means, example I am writing here, 2x square. So x is your variable with the including there is a one number, that is 2. 2 is your coefficient of x square, okay? So this is the way you can write one more. 3x. For the coefficient of x, we have 3. Okay. So this is the way you have to recognize the coefficient in the 9th class only. After types of polynomial, in the terms of according to terms monomial, binomials, trinomials, and polynomials. Monomial, I think so you knows it. What? Single term. Binomial 2 terms. Trinomial 3 terms. Polynomial is more than 3 terms. Is it clear? So that is we have done in the 9th class. Now come to the zeros of polynomial. And this topic also we have done in the 9th class. Zeros of polynomial in the sense, by putting the variable's value in the polynomial, if answers come as 0, then we can consider this value as a zeros of polynomial. Correct? We have done it. How? Example I have taken for the giving you again some basic idea. Here fx equals to 4x plus 2. 4x plus 2 is your which term? 2 term, and 2 term is called as a binomial, correct? So here you have to find zeros of polynomial, and question is given x equals to minus 2 by 4. So I put it in the place of x. I am getting what? 0. So I can say that x equals to minus 2 by 4 is your zeros of polynomial. I think so you knows it, this all the terms, but in the 10th class you have some addition of these terms. So now come to your 10th topic. The 10th topic is relation between zeros and coefficient of quadratic polynomial. Here you have to say the relations. Before that you should know the linear polynomials relation. So I am just giving you some ideas. The linear polynomial always written like this: ax plus b equals to 0. This is the perfect form where here is a is your any constant term and x is your variable. Is it correct? So you can see here. Now just see, if you want to find the 0 for the linear polynomial, so what you will write? Constant. See how you are getting. If I will say here, this I want the value of x, correct? So 0 is a polynomial. So this is my polynomial 0. So I want x here. So this b here is positive. It will go that side, minus b. And this a is your multiply. It will go divide. So you can understand. So if I want to find the 0, so what I can say is minus constant term. The b is my constant term. So that's why I have written constant term minus constant term upon coefficient of x. This x has a coefficient a which is going that side as dividing, that's why coefficient of x. So this is the way we can write this formation like this, correct? Now come to your quadratic polynomial. Come to the quadratic. You have to find the relations. So first of all, I have given in these two formula. These two formula derived from one question. I will explain you the question how this has to be derived, but you have to learn these two formulas to find the relation between the zeros and coefficient of. Okay, so first of all, this is your format for the writing of your quadratic equation: ax square plus bx plus c. C is a constant, the b is a coefficient of x square, a is a coefficient of x square. This is the way. Okay, so I want to find first sum of zeros. Sum of zeros will be there. Minus is the part of formula. Okay, minus coefficient of x, minus coefficient of x. It means here is b. So I have written b upon coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x square is a. So that's why here is a. Minus is a part of formula. So minus b upon a. So you can say sum of 0 will be what? Minus b upon a. Product of 0 in the sense multiplication of the zeros, it will be c. Constant term in this equation, which is a constant c. C upon coefficient of x square is what? My a. So c upon a. So this is the formula we have. As you know, you will get the two zeros of polynomial because it is a power of 2. So you will get the 2 zeros. If there is a 3, so you will get cubic zeros. Okay. So now come to the next. How these two formulas are derived. I have given you solution. Just see. Let P's of x equals to ax square plus bx plus c. I have assumed it that this is my quadratic polynomial, and the zero will be what? I am assuming the zeros of this polynomial is alpha and beta. Is it clear? So as you know, I can write this form as a x minus alpha, x minus beta. Why? As you know, if I will write something here, just understand. If I am getting any variables like x minus 2 and x plus x minus, or you can see, yes, x minus 3, you can take it. These two are the factors. These two are the factor of any one polynomials, correct? So these two factor I can write like this: x minus alpha, x minus beta. Is it clear? Now k here is constant term, the c's value is constant, so that's why I am taking k as a constant term together with it. Okay. Now come to the next. Ax square plus bx plus c equals to, this equals to, I am writing here k. I can solve this, and there is one identity we have done in the chapter number polynomial in 9th class, correct? There is some identity we have, or you can without identity also you can search. So that's why I've written here directly. This x will multiply with this x, so what? X square. This x multiply with this, so beta x minus alpha x minus minus plus alpha into beta, alpha beta. Is it clear? Now come to this is as it is k x square. This here is x, here is x, so x I am taking common, so what will remain? Alpha minus beta. So I have taken minus also common, so inside of what it remain? Alpha plus beta x plus this is alpha beta. After that you can see ax square plus bx plus c equals to kx square minus alpha plus beta kx plus alpha beta k, correct? Because k is multiplying with the all. Now come to the here. You have to compare this part to this. Just understand, we have equal, it means this is equals to this. So ax square equals to kx square, correct or not? X square cancel, what remain? A equals to k. Is it clear to all? Next, bx equals to alpha minus alpha plus beta kx, correct or not? So you can understand, x cancel with x, so what? B equals to minus alpha plus beta. Same as c equals to what? Alpha beta k. Is it clear to all? Now come to the here. Just come to the part of that addition subtraction. Alpha and beta are the zeros of polynomial, so by adding the alpha and beta, the first zeros of polynomial, second polynomial, I have to adding the sum of the zeros is equals to, just understand, alpha and beta I am adding, alpha and beta I am adding. Just see, here is alpha and beta, you can see minus sign, here is minus alpha plus beta k equals to this equals to b, correct? So this minus I am sending this side, here is minus b upon this k is multiplying, it will go that side, divide. So alpha plus beta equals to what? Minus b upon k. Is it clear? The sum of the zeros is what? Minus b upon k. Now come to the next. Multiplication of alpha beta. Multiplication, it means product of zero. It means alpha into beta. This is my zeros. So alpha into beta equals to c upon k. This k multiplying, it will go that side upon as a k. Now as you know, in the first part, k equals to what? A. So on the place of k I can write a. On the place of k I can write a. So alpha plus beta equals to minus b upon a. Alpha into beta equals to c upon e. You can understand these two terms. Alpha plus beta, sum of 0 equals to minus b upon a. Product of zeros equals to c upon a. So I have derived the formula and I have given the explanation of this formula, how this formula is arrived. So do it more practice to understand the formula. Okay. Now come to the exercise. Exercise 3.1. This question, obtain the zeros of given quadratic polynomials and test the relationship between zeros and coefficient. Understand. First of all, we have to find the zeros of polynomial. First we have to find. So first of all, just see 4x square plus 8x. This is which format we can say? This is what? This is again quadratic or what? Yes, I think so, you knows it. Now just here 4x square plus 8x. Here is x, here is x, here is 4, here is 8. So I can take it as a common of what? What I can take as a common? 4x. What remain? X plus 2. Why? 4 to the 8. By the opening bracket again I will get same. Correct. So this is the one you are getting as a factor. Now come to the next. As you know, there is a factor we have to write. So zeros of polynomial we have to find. X equals to 4x equals to 0. X plus 2 equals to 0. Correct or not? Now more, x equals to 0 by 4 and x equals to minus 2. 0 by 4 equals to what? 0. One factor you are getting. X equals to minus 2 you are getting this. So these are the zeros of polynomial. You can understand one is alpha, one is beta. Correct? You can write like this. Okay. Now as you know, the sum of zeros. Sum of zeros, I have given you the formula. You can see this. Sum of zeros and product of zeros you have to find. So just first of all, sum of zeros equals to what you have to do? Sum of 0 in the sense 0 plus minus 2. What you are getting? Minus 2. So your sum of zeros you are getting minus 2. Product of zeros 0 into minus 2. What you are getting? 0. So this two term has to be come from that formula. You have to check the relations. Correct? Now just see. You are getting the zeros is 0 and minus 2. Is it clear or not? Now come to the next. Just see. I am using another pen to understand more. Relation. I am checking relation. So relation between the sum of zeros and product of zeros. And what is the relations we have? Sum of zeros equals to what? I have explained it the formula. So minus, learn it, minus coefficient of x upon coefficient of x square. Understand? Minus is a part of formula. Write down as it is. Now coefficient of x. Here just go back. Coefficient of x is what? 8. So put here 8. Coefficient of x square is what? 4. Just put here 4. So what you are getting? 4 ones are 4, 4 2s are 8. So what you are getting? Minus 2. Just check. Sum of zeros you are getting here minus 2 and here minus 2. It means you are going correctly. Correct. Next. What I have to find? Product of 0. Again I am using another pen. Product of 0. Product of zeros formula is what? Constant term upon what? Coefficient of x square. Very easy. Constant term. Here is any constant term we have. You can see no, without the variable in number, no. So we assume as a 0. What we assume? We can add here as a 0. Correct or not? So my constant term I am getting 0. X square's coefficient is what? 4. So I am writing here 4. What I am getting? 0. So just go back. Product of 0 is I am getting 0. As you know, I find it. Product of zeros is what? 0. So my answer is correct and I am going correctly. Is it clear to all? Now next. Third question. Second I am giving you as a homework. Just wait for the some time. I will give you the homework questions also. 6x square minus x minus 2. You have done in 9th class middle term splitting or not? Yes. So just do the middle term splitting. 6 into minus 2. It means what you are getting? Minus 12. Minus 12 you have to do the factor to find the x. X in the sense 1. So 3 4s are 12. Correct or not? You want find minus. So 1 time minus, 1 time positive. So your terms are this. Just put here 6x square minus 4x plus 3x minus 2. Correct or not? Just do. Further make the pairings. Or you can make the pair like this. If you have the pairing like this, if it is not possible, you can do another way. Or you can do it like this. Just make the pair of first 2. Just check. 6x square minus 4x. Both has 2. So I am taking 2 common. X also has x. What remain? 6 3. Correct? 2 3s are 6. Minus what? 2. Correct or not? Here is positive, here is negative. I am taking positive as a positive, 1 as a common. So what I am getting? 3x minus 2. Just see these two columns are same. Write one time. And these two write down together. So again you have to do the zeros of polynomials. So put here 3x minus 2 equals to what? 0. 2x plus 1 equals to what? 0. Now further x equals to minus 2 go that side, positive. 3 is multiplying, go that side, divides. Here is x, I am taking minus 1 by 2. So these two terms you are getting as a zeros of polynomial. Is it clear? Correct or not? Yes. Now come to the next. You are getting your zeros of polynomial. Now check. You can check directly like this or you can check like this. So I am going with the relation more better, or you can write first this and do. Whatever, you can do it. Okay. So I am writing the first what I am getting by sum of zeros. If I will add this to sum of zeros, it means 2 by 3 plus 1 by 2, which one is negative. Add it, what you are getting? 2 by 3 plus minus 1 by 2. LCM is 6. So what I am getting? 4 minus 3. It means 1 by 6. So my sum of zeros should become as a 1 by 6, and product of zeros should be what? 2 by 3 into minus 1 by 2. So what I am getting? Just see. 2 ones are 2, negative 2, 2 3s are 6. So my product of zeros should become 2 by 6, in the sense 2 ones are 2 3s are minus 1 by 3. Is it clear? Now come to the here. Relation I have to find. So I am writing relation. Sum of zeros. Coefficient of x. I am not writing again this line. I am directly doing. Minus coefficient of x. Just go here in the question. Coefficient of x. What I am getting? Minus 4. Including the sign you have to take. Minus 4. And coefficient of x square. It means what? 6. So write down here 6. Solve it. What you are getting? Yes. We have made mistake here, anything? It should be matched, but why it is not matching? I don't think so. Again, just check. Again, we have made some mistake or not. Minus coefficient of x. So go back. Okay. We have gone here. Now we have to go to the question. 6x square minus x. Minus x in the sense you have a 1. What do you have? 1. Minus 1 upon 6. If you are opening the bracket, minus become plus 1 upon 6. So sum of zeros you are getting same. Correct? So match it. After that, come to the next. Product of zeros. Just see product. Again, what is constant term in this? Come to this question 2. That is minus 2. I have a constant term. And come to the next. Coefficient of x square. It means what I have? 6. So divide by 6. Just do it. 2 ones are 2 3s are 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3. So your answer is match with this. Sum of zeros 1 by 6, 1 by 6. Product of zeros minus 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3. So you can understand. Whatever you are getting as zeros, if you add the zeros, you will get this. If you multiply, you will get this. You have a formula also, but directly this question you can find it. So you have to do the question like this. You have to do complete this way question. Okay. Now come to the one more last question. See it. X square minus 15. Just understand the terms. As you know, again we have to find the way. Again the same thing we have to do zeros. As you know, we require the x. So x square is equal to negative 15. Go that side become 15. Correct? It has a square. So I will put what? Under root 15. And as you know, if anything is under root, it has a negative aspect and positive aspect. So I can write like this. Plus minus root 15. Now the same process you can do. Sum of zeros. This is a sum of zeros. So it means alpha and beta. You can write 2 times. Negative, or you can write like this, positive. Correct? 2 terms. So add your terms. Plus 15 plus minus root 15. So what you are getting? Root 15. Yes. Root 15 minus root 15. What you are getting? 0. Positive, negative, cancel. Correct? So sum of zeros you are getting as a 0. Now come to the product of zeros. Just see. Root 15 multiply minus root 15. So if it is multiplying, I am getting minus 15. What I am getting? Minus 15. So this is my product of zeros. Now come by that formulas by relations. What is my relation? First, sum of zeros. I am not writing again and again the formula. I think so I am considering you are learning. Minus coefficient of x. It means minus coefficient of x. It means what is my coefficient of x? Just tell me. Coefficient of x, there is nothing. So I will understand. You can understand 0. Next, coefficient of x square. There is a coefficient of x square is what? Minus 1. Correct or not? Yeah, you can see. Correct. So 1, or you can write minus 1. Whatever you can write. Or as you know, the minus becomes 0. So here is 0. The sum of 0 matching with this. Correct. Now product of 0. Now as you know, constant term already given in the question, that is 15. There is no variable. It's a constant. So minus 15 I have as a constant term. And coefficient of x square is what? My 1. So 1. So what I am getting? Minus 15. So you can match your answer with this. Are you getting the same? If it is getting same, it means you are going correctly, and this is the way you have to solve it. So clear? Now come to the last question I am solving. After that you have to do the homework questions. I will tell you which questions you have to try. Last question of this exercise, question number 1's last question. Okay. X square minus root 3 plus 1 bracket x plus root 3. Just understand how this question can be solved. Anyone, just try by yourself. If you are not getting, I will solve, but try it. How? Just see. I am doing x square. This x I am multiplying inside. So what I am getting? Root 3x plus 1x plus root 3. As you know, there already it is in that factors form. So right, make it as a pairings. Here is x, here is x. So I am taking x as a common. X minus root 3 is remaining. 1 I am taking as a common. So just understand, first of all, it has a minus sign. Sorry, bracket is open now. So that's why minus. So I am taking minus as a common. So what I am getting? 1 I am taking common. X minus root 3. This and this same. So write down one time. This and this write together. Correct. Again, you have to, I told you, you have to find the zeros. So x minus root 3 equals to what? You put 0. X minus 1 equals to what? 0. So x equals to minus root 3 will go that side positive. Here is negative, will go that side positive. So these are my zeros of polynomial. Now check with the sum. Sum of zeros is how much? Root 3 plus 1 become what? Root 3 plus 1 is my sum of zeros. And product of zeros, 1 plus root 3 I can write. More easy, understandable. Product of zeros, multiply. Root 3 into 1 become root 3. So this two term I am getting by the 0. I have to check from my formulas by relations. What is sum of zeros? Is equals to, just tell me. Formula is what? I want the formula minus coefficient of x. Coefficient of x is what? My minus root 3 plus 1. Correct or not? Why I am taking minus inside? Because already outside of it there is a minus. That's why. Okay, this not for this. Okay. Now next, what the coefficient of x square? X square is 1. Open the bracket. What I am getting? Root 3 plus 1. And you can match with your answer. Sum of zeros. Now come to the next. Product of zeros. Product of zeros formula is what? Constant term. Come to the question. Constant term is root 3 upon coefficient of x square. Go up again. X square's coefficient is 1. You can see your answer is root 3. You can match your answer with these zeros. You can answer, you can find it. So this is the way you have to solve the question completely. I am giving you two questions for the homework. Question number 2. 4x square minus 4x plus 1. 6th question I am giving as homework. 6x square minus x minus 4. So first do the middle term splitting. Find your zeros of polynomial. Then find the proper process. So thank you. That's it for today. We will do next video.